Boyko singing both of the anthems here tonight. Star Spangled Banner and O Canada. Glad to have you along. Matt Rush will get the start for the Goldeyes here this evening. They start the second half. They are 30-20. Winners of 4 in a row. St. Paul 23-26. And the first meeting between the two teams here this year. And they will meet again here in Winnipeg. That will be back in August, or coming up in August. And the Goldeyes will be down in St. Paul only once, and that's in August as well. So they meet here, and then they don't meet again until August when they have a series in Winnipeg and a series in St. Paul, and then that's it, barring a postseason matchup. Let's have a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, 1425 Ellis, Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Well, Matt Rush gets the start for the Goldeyes, his 11th of the year. He'll face a Saints lineup that looks like this. Jim Rappaport will lead it off. He's in center field. Jose Hernandez is out in right, batting second. Willie Cabrera hitting third. He's out in left. Ole Sheldon bats cleanup, and he's the DH. Ronnie Borquin is at third base. He'll hit fifth. Miles Durham is batting sixth. He's at first. Tanner Townsend will bat seventh and start the bottom three for George Samus, and he will play at shortstop and hit seventh. His younger brother, John Townsend, will play at second and bat eighth, and Benji Johnson will catch and bat ninth. That lineup again for the 23-26 Saints. Rappaport, Hernandez, Cabrera, Sheldon, Borquin, Durham, Townsend, and Johnson. Glad to have you along tonight. And everybody's here for the fireworks after this one here this evening. And here, Jim Rappaport will lead it off. On a nice night. Boy, it's pretty humid, though, I'll tell you that. It's, in terms of warmth, well, it's 28 or 82 at game time. Humidity 60%, though. And we'll give you the full weather report in just a second. Here's the first pitch for Matt Rush to get it started. It's a fastball right down the chute, and we're underway at 7:06 tonight. 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's strike one. And we're underway in downtown Winnipeg, the 0-1. Fastball again for a strike, and it's 0-2. Opening pitch tonight brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. The 0-2 to Rappaport is low with a breaking ball, 1-2. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. 1-2 to the leadoff batter and center fielder in the order for George Samus and the Saints. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and sent down the left field line and foul. Well, our home plate umpire tonight is Mike Riggers. He calls the balls and strikes. Last time we saw him, he was working the dish and then one of the bases in that weekend series in Wichita before he had to take off for a wedding on the Saturday night, the 1-2. Fastball swung on and fouled over our heads, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Mike O'Leary is the local umpire, although he is not from Manitoba, but he stays for the third straight series. He's over at first, and Joe Stigner is at third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball just missed outside. Well, Riggers kind of bent down and had a good look at it and decided it was ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. From the full wind, the pitch. Fastball swung on, line to the gap in right center. That's going to get down and go toward the warning track. A backhanded pickup by Carpenter. He's going to fire it towards second base, and it rolls up toward the bag, and Rappaport has a leadoff double. Probably should have been struck out, but ends up getting a leadoff double, and Jose Hernandez is the batter. So Riggers calling the balls and strikes. O'Leary at first. Stegner is at third. And that's our crew for tonight and right through this series, which will end on Sunday afternoon. And the batter, Jose Hernandez, batting .320. As a team, the Saints are hitting .274. Goldeyes are hitting .289. A long look and a step off by Rush as he forces Rappaport back to second base. For Winnipeg tonight, defensively, again in those red tops, white pants. Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Josh Mazzola is at first base. Bryce Kendall at second. First pitch to Hernandez. Fastball is in and out of the glove as it's low of Allen. And over to third base is Rappaport on that, well, I think what they'll call a wild pitch. One ball, no strikes. So Allen catching, Mazzola at first, Kendall at second, then David Narodowski at short. Sharundel DeCaster is at third base. And in the outfield, it's John Weber, Chris Roberson, and Rich Carpenter. And the pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Good breaking ball right there from Matt Rush. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez, 5 home runs, 28 driven in, the 1-1. Breaking ball just missed outside as well. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is high, 3-1. Now, it's a couple of pitches here already that I'm thinking the Goldeyes thought they should have had. They had a bit of a tight zone. 3-1. Swung on and fouled at the plate there by Hernandez. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fireworks to follow here. They had a little bit of rain in the city today, but we certainly didn't get the downpours that were west of us. There was a weather watch for the city of Winnipeg. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on a fastball and fouled back. And a nice catch by a fan to my right. So runner at third base in the top half of this first inning. And the weather brought to you by 360winnipeg.ca, Winnipeg's visual directory. To win tickets to upcoming Goldeyes games, go to 360winnipeg.ca. 3-2, swung on, bounce left side, foul. And enter to win. Well, it's overcast, very humid. 28 degrees Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. And the wind is out of the west, southwest at 9. It's not really a factor here in terms of its strength. And we're at 35 Celsius or 95 Fahrenheit with the Humidex. Pitch is swung on and fouled back again by Hernandez. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. A lot of pitches have been thrown already by Matt Rush. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Fastball is low. And that will be a walk to Jose Hernandez and put runners on the corners. And Willie Cabrera, the batter. And Cabrera will step in from the right-hand side. This will be by the looks of it, license plate strike zone here tonight. It'll have to be right over the corner of the plate to get a call. And we could be here all night. Here's Cabrera, 5 homers and 25 driven in. Runners on the corners and nobody out. And Rush will go to work from the stretch. And a quick throw over to first and a quick tag there by Mazzola. Hernandez got his hand back in time. Willie Cabrera batting .301, a right-handed batter. Rush will come set. First pitch is outside, a little bit high, I don't know. Here comes Rick Forney. He's going to call time and march out to have a little chat here with Matt Rush. By the way, tomorrow, Todd Privet will get the start. 7:05 will be our first pitch. 6:30 will be pregame show time. TBA is St. Paul's pitcher tomorrow. And whatever Rick said was brief, and he pointed toward home plate. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes to Willie Cabrera. Runners on the corners and nobody out. Top of the first. That's game 2 tomorrow night, by the way. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. And then Saturday night, 6:05 will be on the air at 4:30. Sunday on the air at noon for a 1:35 first pitch. 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Throw down to second is in time. Well, Hernandez slid and kind of stopped before the bag. Slid too soon, as they would say. It's a caught stealing that goes 2-4. And there's one away, and Rush is ahead of Willie Cabrera at 1-2. 8th time that Hernandez has been caught this year. He's 8 of 16. 1-2 to Cabrera. Pitch is a breaking ball that's low, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, overcast. The lights are on. 28 degrees Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit at game time. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and a great slider. And Cabrera down on strikes. Strikeout number 1 tonight for Matt Rush, and that first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Here's Ole Sheldon. Batting .246, but 12 home runs. Standing with that bat way in the air, high knee socks. First pitch is low, ball 1. 35 driven in, the 12 home runs and 35 RBI lead the Saints team. 1 ball and no strikes. Runner at third base still in Jim Rappaport, who led off with a double. Rush will come set. The 1-0. Breaking ball swung on, hit out towards short. To his left, a 1-hop pickup by Narodowski, and he'll throw to first, and that is it for St. Paul. Well, how about that? Matt Rush got in a little bit of trouble, gets a runner to get thrown out at second base on the steal, strikes one out, gets a ground ball, and gets out of it, and that's it for St. Paul. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Saints come away empty. Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
Milwaukee Tools continue to revolutionize the cordless power tool industry with the introduction of M18 Fuel, an exclusive line of extreme performance cordless power tools designed, engineered, and built by Milwaukee to deliver unmatched productivity. When you use an M18 tool with the Fuel name, you know you've invested in the most advanced cordless technology available. Simply put, Fuel delivers unmatched power, runtime, and durability on the job site. Fuel, built for the industrial industry.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Juco Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
That baseball glove. You know the one. The one that you got in high school. The one that got you MVP your senior year. Yeah, you know the one. And we do too. At Ranger Insurance, we protect what's important to you. Because whatever size it is, it's the little things that matter. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, Ranger Insurance has a plan that's right for you. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. St. Paul had a great chance to score, did not, and the Goldeyes will send the top of the order to the plate against Robert Coe. Bryce Kendall, Chris Roberson, and John Weber. After that, it's DeCaster, Allen, and Day. And Kyle Day in the DH here tonight. And on the bottom three, Mazzola, Carpenter, and Narodowski. Here we go, bottom of the first, and Coe's first pitch is high with a fastball for ball one. Coe, a tall right-hander, out of Wisconsin, back with the Saints again. The 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. He started in their bullpen and then ended up being a starter. And the 2-0 is inside 3-0. And he makes his 11th start of the year. He's 6-3 with a 3.63 earned run average. For the other 3 games, the Saints have not named their starters. 3-0 is low, ball 4. And Kendall will draw a 4-pitch walk to start it here in the bottom of the first. And Chris Roberson, the batter. He did not play on Tuesday, so had Tuesday and Wednesday off. And 6 for 27 on the homestand here. A 222 average, which is in game 9 tonight of 12. Roberson still leading the team in homers and RBI. First pitch from the stretch is on the inside edge for a strike. He has 8 homers and 39 driven in. 0-1 to Chris Roberson. Now the pitch is outside, 1-1. Defensively tonight for the Saints, Benji Johnson, the other half of the battery. Miles Durham at first, John Townsend at second, Tanner Townsend at short. The pitch swung on, and that is lifted out toward left. To his right and our left is Cabrera, back toward the edge of the track, and the left fielder will make the catch for out number 1. And here's John Weber with a runner at first base. So you have the Townsend brothers in the middle infield, and then Ronnie Berkwood over at third. Willie Cabrera, we just heard from. Jim Rappaport in center, and Jose Hernandez in right. And John Weber will stand in from the left-hand side. John on a 9-game hitting streak. First pitch swung on, looped over third, and dumped into left field for a 10-game hitting streak. Stopping at second is Kendall. First pitch swinging, I think a broken bat there too, and John Weber, who along with Bryce Kendall have the team's longest hitting streaks this year at 11 games, now gets within 1 game of his own shared season high on the team, and has his 12th hit in 30 at-bats. On the homestand, and Sherundle DeCaster, the batter. And Sherundle was 8 for 15 in that series against Sioux Falls. He caught fire. And he's hitting .333 in the homestand. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. One out, runners at first and second. And DeCaster batting .347. Best average on the team. Right-handed stick, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball left side, foul. And it's 0-2. DeCaster, 6 home runs, 34 driven in. And Robert Coe will come set, and the pitch is high. Fooled Benji Johnson a little bit. And he had to pop up quickly, not expecting that pitch up in the zone, and the catcher just snagged it. Otherwise, that might have hit off Mike Riggers, our home plate umpire. 1-2 to DeCaster. The pitch is high again, 2-2. Something off of that. We're in the bottom of the first. 1 down, 2 on. No score, each team with a hit tonight. And the 2-2 is low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to Sherendel DeCaster. 6 homers, 34 driven in. The payoff is low and inside, ball 4. And Cole will walk his second tonight. And that loads the bases for Luis Allen. And Allen will step in from the right-hand side. And Louis Allen batting .306. 7 for 32 on the homestand. Bases loaded, 1 out, first pitch. Breaking ball is high, ball 1. You know, Allen is a good guy to have up in this situation. Good batting average with runners in scoring position. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled back. And that will get into the seats behind home plate. And he doesn't strike out much. The only downside is that Luis Allen will bang into double play. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 home runs. 24 driven in. And with the bases loaded, Luis hitting .600. The pitch. Swung on, looped over short, out toward left. Cabrera coming in. He makes the catch. And the throw right back into the infield. So Allen just got a little too much. And he'll fly out to left field. A good running grab by Cabrera. And here's Kyle Day with 2 away. Bases loaded, 2 outs now. Kyle Day, 2 home runs, 11 driven in. The Goldeyes had a grand slam on Tuesday night. They've hit 3 of those. Kyle Day does not have one, but he has 2 home runs this year. And he rides a 6-game hitting streak into this one. Cole comes set. The first pitch is outside, ball 1 to the left-handed swinging DH. Kendall is at third, Weber at second, DeCaster is at first. The 1-0 is on the inside edge for a strike. 1-1. For Kyle Day, hitting .337. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, and that is hit out towards short, backhanded there, deep in the hole by Tanner Townsend. Throw to first, not in time. Well, he kind of juice-shotted it off the end of the bat, and it had a different spin to him, and Ronnie Berkman backed off at third. on the left side of the infield, and then they had to wait for the ping pong spin. And Tanner Townsend knew that it had that English on it, couldn't charge it, backed up on it, wait for it to bounce, and which way it was going to go. By the time he backhanded it, and he was deep in the hole, the throw to first not in time to get Day, who will have an infield single, drive in a run, and the Goldeyes open up the scoring. It's 1-0. And for Day, his 12th RBI of the year. And here's Josh Mazzola. First pitch down and away, ball one. So Kendall scores. Weber to third. DeCaster up to second. And Day extends a hitting streak to 7 straight games. And the 1-0 is low to Mazzola. 2 balls and no strikes. And now Kyle Day is 10 for 30 on the homestand as well. 2 balls and no strikes to Mazzola. Batting .299 coming in. 7 homers. He's homered in 2 straight. And the pitch is a little bit high. 3 balls and no strikes. Both he and DeCaster have homered in consecutive games. Monday and Tuesday night. Putting DeCaster's grand slam on Tuesday, the 3-0. Is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. When you look at Robert Coe's numbers, they're pretty good. 6-3 with a 3.63 ERA. 62 innings, 61 hits. The 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. And the fans grumbling a little about that one. And a full count with 2 away. Runners will be on the move. 25 earned runs, 23 walks, 31 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs. The payoff pitch. Swung on, wrapped left side, foul. We do it again. And the opposition batting .256 against Robert Coe. Those 8 home runs tie him for the dubious distinction of leading the team with Alberto Rolón, who has allowed 8 home runs as well. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Josh Mazzola. Bases are loaded. Coe comes set, the payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on. That is hit high, very deep, and foul. And it gets down into Section A there, and we do it again. Mazzola 7 homers, 27 driven in. Weber at third, DeCaster at second, and Day over at first. And the pitch. Swung on, that's hit to the gap in left center. That's going to be trouble. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Weber in to score. DeCaster in to score. Day in to score. And in standing at second is Josh Mazzola with a bases-clearing double. And it's 4-0 Winnipeg. And he extends the hitting streak to 9 straight. And the Goldeyes lead it 4-0 here in the bottom of 1. Big 2-out lightning hit for Josh Mazzola. And Rich Carpenter, the batter. Good at bat by Mazzola. A 9-game hitting streak now. With a 3-run double. And Carpenter is hitter number 8 in the inning. 4-0 Winnipeg. First pitch. Swung on, popped up. Into shallow right center. In comes Hernandez. He'll give way to Rappaport. And the center fielder will make the catch. And that's it for the Goldeyes. 8 step to the plate. 4 cross it. On. Just 3 hits. No errors. 1 left. We'll go to the second. Goldeyes lead at 4-0. TSN 1290.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. and value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties, whatever. With Archangel Fireworks, every little event becomes a magical backyard affair. So go ahead, rock that next block party. Got a wedding? Bring something blue, and then blow it up. Whatever you do, make it a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks. At Confusion Corner and online at archangelfireworks.com. The sky is your canvas.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we go to the second inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Robin is our producer-operator back at the studio. Dana Robbie is helping us out on site. Ronnie Borquin, Miles Durham, Tanner Townsend due up against Matt Rush. The Goldeyes put a 4 spot on the board. In the bottom of the first, lead at 4-0. First pitch of the second is outside, ball 1. Borquin hitting .288. Left-handed batter, the 1-0. Swung on, nubbed off the end of the bat, rolled out toward third. This will be trouble, and it will not be picked up by DeCastro, who's going to let it roll to see if it would go foul. That would be the only chance he had. And Borquin, as it did not, gets across first base without a throw on a swinging bunt, infield single. And Miles Durham, the batter, and that's the second hit for St. Paul tonight, in the second straight inning that they have the leadoff man aboard. And Miles Durham batting .091. First pitch is high, ball 1. Playing in game 7 tonight. He is 2 for 22. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And for Durham, no homers and 1 RBI. The pitch swung on. Speaking of no homers, he just rockets one out to left. It's way back, and it is gone. A home run for Miles Durham, a 2-run shot. And he has his first and his third hit as a St. Paul Saint. They get right back in it here as it's 4-2 for Winnipeg. And there's nobody out. And that's the first home run allowed by Matt Rush this year. And that was through 66 innings. And Tanner Townsend, the batter. So 4-2, just like that. 1 swing of the bat. First pitch on the outside edge for a strike to Tanner Townsend. So we'll see Tanner Townsend, his younger brother John, and Benji Johnson now, 7, 8, and 9 in the order. A 2-run home run for Miles Durham, 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right, coming in Carpenter, and he'll make the catch for the first out. And John Townsend, the batter. So 1 away. Speaking of home runs, folks, drop into Home Run Sports. at De La Seigneurie Boulevard. And Bishop Grandin entered a win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. First pitch is in there for a strike. And afterward, you can call Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can contact them either by phone, 255-7687, or in person, 0-1. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. Well, there was a couple of home runs hit for the Goldeyes on Tuesday night, their last game. A grand slam by Sherundle DeCaster, his 6th of the year, and a 2-run shot by Josh Mazzola, his 7th. The 0-2 is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's made winners out of Eric Price and Mark Bentler. Eric Price and Mark Bentler, the 1-2, swung on, fouled away into the seats. Right side, still a ball and 2 strikes. Nice catch by a fan. So Eric Price and Mark Bentler, you have 30 days to contact Home Run Sports as winners tonight of the Home Run Sports home run inning. One-two. Breaking ball, swung on, popped up. Shallow center, back is Kendall, and the second baseman underneath it makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Benji Johnson. So there's our winners, Eric and Mark tonight. And perhaps we'll have more winners tomorrow night. If the Goldeyes hit some home runs tonight, they already have a bases-clearing double. Here's Benji Johnson, number 9 batter. We're in the top of the second. 6 runs on the board already. It's 4-2 Winnipeg. First pitch is low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swung on, comebacker beyond the mid of Rush, who lost his glove, but it's picked up in behind second by Narodowski, and he floats behind the bag to pick up the baseball, makes a nice throw to first base, and Benji Johnson, the catcher, is out, and that's it for the Saints in the top of 2. Couple of runs, couple of hits. The big blow, a 2-run shot by Miles Durham over the wall and left, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Goldeyes lead at 4-2. Trivia coming up next on TSN 1290.
Thinking forward means challenging your business to grow. It's about making hard decisions today to ensure a better tomorrow. At MNP, we'll help your business think forward by being a partner that understands your business challenges and providing industry-specific thought leaders to help take you to the next level. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, even more memories are available to be made. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So, from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. Rona Home and Garden, Investors Group, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Goldeyes lead at 4-2. And the only guy that didn't step to the plate in the first will do so now here in the second for Winnipeg, David Narodowski. First pitch is swung on, lifted out toward left, and to his left is Cabrera to make an easy catch on that. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order, and Bryce Kendall, then Chris Roberson. We'll play some trivia here. In the bottom of the second inning, 4-2, the Goldeyes are in front. Kendall, by the way, drew a walk, scored a run. His first trip. First pitch, going to show bunt, pull back, take on the inside edge for a strike. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. The 0-1. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. And the 1-1 is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. The 2-1. Swung on, ground ball, back up the middle for a base hit. And Kendall will limp his way toward first base. And Chris Roberson, the batter. And Chris flew out to left field, batting for the left side against the right-hander in Robert Coe. And Roberson 6 for 28 on the homestand. Coe from the stretch, first pitch. Swung on, that's hit to the gap in left center. On the run, Rapoport, and he will get into the gap to make the catch for the second out. And there's 2 away for John Weber. So a couple of first pitch swinging hard hit balls by Roberson, and neither have landed for him. And John Weber 1 for 1 with a run scored to extend a hitting streak to 10 straight. Back to trivia. It's open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. Up for grabs, a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. First pitch. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. And we'll also put you automatically into the big draw drum to win a grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the year. 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number to call, 780-1290, and area code 204, which you're going to have to start dialing in the near future here. The 1-1 is low, 2-1, even for local calls. All 10 numbers. Got it? Good. Okay, let's go. After Tuesday's victory over Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes ended the first half of the schedule with a 30-20 record. 2-1. Swung on, ground ball right side to his left. John Townsend. And he'll pick it up and fire it to first base. Looked like it might have got by him, but he reached a little bit, picked it up, and gets it over to first. And John Weber is retired here, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the second. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Pick up the question when we come back. Winnipeg leads at 4-2, TSN 1290.
What if I told you that chiropractic care is highly effective in treating work-related injuries, and that the cost is fully covered through the Workers' Compensation Board? And what if I told you that I'll assess the cause of your pain rather than mask your symptoms, and that I'll offer a treatment that doesn't involve drugs or surgery? Would you be interested? Manitoba chiropractors are passionate about improving the lives of all Manitobans, working to help injured workers regain their active lives.
Manitoba chiropractors, making life better.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
A little of this.
turn it on at work, and we all love it.
Awesome.
A little of that.
It's the only station I listen to in my car.
Bob makes my day.
I'm more of a whatever guy.
Tune into Bob's Breakfast with Kelly Parker and Dick.
That's Donald Duck's middle name.
Right. Is it not? It's Fauntleroy or Fauntleroy? Because it's important that I get it right.
Weekdays from 5:30 till 9.
What time are we on again? 5:30? Oh, gosh, that's early.
Add some 80s, 90s, and whatever to your day with 99.9 Bob FM.
We love it.
I listen all day.
You're listening to Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball, live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Sirius Technologies. Let's get back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the third inning. And the Goldeyes lead it 4-2. And back to the top of the order. For St. Paul against Matt Rush, Jim Rappaport. First pitch is outside, ball one. Rappaport, Jose Hernandez, Willie Cabrera, 1-2-3 against Rush, who gave up his first home run of the season in the second. The pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. That was a 2-run shot to Miles Durham. And the 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. Well, let's get to the answer, the full question coming up, because we need the answer on trivia. And invite you to provide the answer for us tonight, the 1-2. Swing and a miss and a change of pace, and that is it for Jim Rappaport. And there's one down. Second strikeout tonight for Matt Rush, who, if you're wondering, has struck out 10 twice and leads the league now. If you add on the 2 that he has, 64 strikeouts. And Jose Hernandez, the batter. And Hernandez steps in from the right side. First pitch. Swing and a miss on that slider, and it's strike one. Okay, here's the question. After Tuesday's victory over Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes ended the first half of the schedule with a 30-20 record. It puts them on pace to tie the franchise single-season record of 60 wins, which they established last season. The 0-1 swung on, fouled back, 0-2. I wanted to know, and want to know tonight, what was the club's record last year after the first 50 games? So again, after Tuesday's victory over Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes ended the first half of the schedule at 30-20. 0-2. High with a fastball, 1-2. It puts them on pace to tie the franchise single-season win record of 60, which they established last season. What was the club's record last year after the first 50 games? 780-1290, 780-1290. If you think you know the answer tonight. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just outside, 2-2. Hernandez drew a walk his first trip, then was caught stealing. We're in the third. Goldeyes lead at 4-2. The pitch. Swung on. That's hammered out to left field as well. Way back, and it is a home run. So Jose Hernandez will homer a solo shot here with one out and get his team within one. And Matt Rush has allowed not one but 2 home runs in this game, his first 2 of the year. And the Saints are right back in it. It's 4-3. And Willie Cabrera, the batter. He struck out his first trip. Kind of left that high and in. Did Matt Rush, and got taken over the wall just inside the pool and over the fence. First pitch is swung on and lifted out toward right. On the run goes Carpenter, still striding, and he can't get to it, and it's a foul ball. And landed on the right-hand side of the chalk line. Down there in the right field corner, and it's foul. Strike one. Cabrera struck out his first trip. Let's have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. And we've got a winner on trivia as well. Second caller tonight. Can't fool you, folks. The 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Well, on the out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. There are no Major League games tonight. They get a 4-day break. Start again tomorrow. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a nice little break after game 81 of the season, in most cases, of 162. They had the home run derby on Monday, game on Tuesday, and then 2 off days. Yesterday and today, the 1-2 is down and away, 2-2. There will be 1 matinee tomorrow, and then there are a number of evening games. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Willie Cabrera. And the pitch. Fastball is outside, 3-2. Boy, that's a pretty gutsy take right there on the 2-2 fastball that didn't miss by much. Three-2 pitch. Swung on, chopped out towards short. 2-hopper, fielded by Narodowski. Throws to first, 2 away. And only Sheldon, the batter. And Sheldon will step in from the right side. Sheldon bounced out to short. His first trip. And fans have been on Ole. Well, it started last year. And it continues. First pitch is low, ball 1. In the American Association tonight, how about this? In the 3rd inning, Fargo and Grand Prairie are tied at 4. 1-0. Swung on, lined over third, down the left field line. Fair ball. It's going to get into the corner, and Sheldon will stride for second, and he'll be there with a 2-out stand-up double. Another extra base hit here for St. Paul off Matt Rush. And Ronnie Berkwin, who had an infield single and scored a run, will step up. Yeah, the Goldeyes and Saints are just 1 off the pace compared to that game. They've scored 8 runs in the top of the 3rd in Fargo. Winnipeg and St. Paul have scored 7 in the top of the 3rd here in Winnipeg. Bottom of the 2nd, Wichita and Kansas City are scoreless. Lincoln leads El Paso 1-0 in the 2nd. First pitch to Borquin is in there for a strike. Worcester ahead of Gary, 1-0 in the 6th. That's in Worcester, Massachusetts. Gary on a Can-Am swing. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sioux Falls leading Sioux City 2-1. That's in the 3rd in Iowa. And in the 1st, no score, Amarillo and Laredo. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is inside, 2-1. We're in the 3rd. Goldeyes lead at 4-3. Saints are out hitting Winnipeg 5-4. On an overcast night here tonight. And Rush from the stretch will come set. 2-1. Swung on, shot down the left field line. In toward the corner and foul. Had enough to get out of here. Wind has kind of switched direction as well tonight. It's now blowing from left to right, and it's picked up a little bit. Two balls, two strikes. Two and two to Ronnie Berkwin. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and popped up. Right center field. Carpenter's there telling Robertson he's got it, and he does. And that's it for St. Paul in the top of the third. But they get a little closer. They get a run on 2 hits, but they get a solo shot from Jose Hernandez, his 6th of the year, and they leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. 4-3 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Seems like yesterday he could barely throw the ball. Now my glove hand's on fire. My boy's got quite an arm.
His fastball may be ready for heavy hitters, but he may not be ready for...
Come on, man. Don't be a wuss. It's just a little chew. Try it.
Talk to your kids about chewing tobacco today. Because if you think you've prepared them for everything, you don't know spit.
Brought to you by Mantra, the Manitoba Tobacco Reduction Alliance for Tobacco-Free Sport.
Support your own. The Goldeyes. And Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery. Crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark and fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, both of which are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Bottom of the third inning, we welcome you back. Toronto DeCaster to lead it off. 4-3, Winnipeg in front. DeCaster, Luis Allen, and Kyle Day. And Robert Coe works into his third. First pitch, breaking ball is in there for a strike. DeCaster walked and scored in the first. The Goldeyes scored all 4 runs on the board in the first. Breaking ball is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sherundle 10 for 30 on the homestand, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, chopper left side, and diving out is Berkwin from his knees, throws to first in time. Great play by the third baseman, Ronnie Berkwin. Dove out, caught the ball, didn't get up, got up to his knees and threw to get DeCaster, and there's 1 away. And here's Luis Allen, who flew out to left field his first trip. And Allen, 0 for 1. He's 0 for his last 6. First pitch is inside, ball 1. We can even go back further because, well, he had a hitting streak going in to Monday's game, the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. That was a 9-gamer. Then he went 0 for 4 on Monday against Sioux Falls. Followed that up with an 0 for 5 on Tuesday. He's 0 for his last 10, the 2-0. Is inside again, 3-0. In fact, on Sunday afternoon, it took him until his last at-bat to extend his hitting streak. So after a 9-gamer, now he's 0 for his last 10. 3-0 is in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. 7 for 33 on the homestand. 3-1 is inside, ball 4. And Robert Coe will walk his third of the night. And Kyle Day, an infield RBI single. And Day will step in from the left-hand side. And Kyle on a 7-game hitting streak after having that infield single tonight. The Goldeyes have 4 hits, 1 less than St. Paul, but they're leading by 1, 4-3. One ball, no strikes, and the wind is picking up here. And the pitch is low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Cole will come set, and the pitch. Swung on and fouled off the mask of Benji Johnson. The catcher for the Saints, and Kyle Day had a good rip at that. You know, the way the wind is picked up here, and I'm looking off to my left at the sky, you wonder if we might not have something soon to be on top of us, blowing in the nasty direction. The 2-1 swung on, ground ball right side, foul as it goes off the railing and meshing of Saints first base dugout. 2-2 today. It was funny, I was talking to Rick Forney about 30 games in 30 days and how this happened and that happened, and he interrupted me and said, and yeah, no rainouts. The 2-2 swing and a miss, and Kyle Day down on strikes. First strikeout of the night for Robert Coe. And there's 2 down for Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola will stand in from the right side. A 3-run double here tonight as part of that 4-run first. First pitch. Breaking ball down and away, ball 1. Mazzola extended a hitting streak to 9 straight tonight with that bases clearing double. Runner at first, 2 away. We're in the bottom of 3. Throw goes over to first, and Allen back in time. Albo Mazzola, 5 RBI in his last, game and a bit. 1-0. There's a changeup that's outside 2-0. He is 16 for 31 on the homestand. A .516 average. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. And the wind is really picking up here. Left to right. Goldeyes have not been bothered by rain very often. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that breaking ball, and it's 2-2. They have not been rained out. And I know there was about an hour and 15-minute delay in one game to start. 2-2. Swung on, blooped over short, out toward left, coming hard Cabrera, and he makes a feet first dive, and he makes the catch. And Mazzola is out, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 3. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the 4th. Goldeyes lead it by 1, 4-3. TSN 1290.
Welcome back. How was the vacation?
It was fine. Why is everything so different in here?
We upgraded all our office equipment to new technology from Ricoh through Milne Office Systems.
How much more is this costing us?
After Milne did a document needs analysis, they showed us how we could increase our productivity and decrease our costs.
So where's my new copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Ricoh!
Visit milneoffice.com to arrange for your own customized Ricoh digital workflow solution today.
We
finally found the perfect house.
A real fixer-upper.
Well, we want to do things our way. Everything new, but in a real character home.
So when it came to a mortgage, there was only one place to go.
SCU.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. When you're doing that big reno, SCU will be there with great rates and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
You make a tea time, and Mother Nature goes,
I don't think so.
Good thing there's the Golf Dome. With 5 virtual golf simulators, you can play on courses from around the world. Get your practice in at a driving range where you pay by time, not by bucket, and save 40% with summer rates. It's fun stuff, and no crazy weather. The Golf Dome, the bubble off Sterling Lion Parkway. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for specials and coupons.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up. Turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to inning number 4. Winnipeg leading 4-3. Here's Miles Durham to lead it off. He hit a 2-run homer off Matt Rush in the second. And that was the first home run allowed by Matt Rush this year. And then Jose Hernandez followed up with a solo blast. So Rush has given up 200% more than all year. Both home runs allowed tonight. Pitch is high, 2 balls and no strikes. It's Durham, Tanner Townsend, and John Townsend. And the 2-0 pitch. Changeup is in there for a strike. Yeah, the last time the Goldeyes were impeded at all by weather was back on June 14th. An hour and 14-minute rain delay, 2-1. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. An hour and 14 minutes to start the game. It was delayed by rain to start, and it was in Sioux City. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side to his right. Kendall up with it, over to first, in behind the bag, but reaching and keeping his foot on the bag and making the catch is Mazzola for the first out. Nice play over at first base by Josh Mazzola. And here's Tanner Townsend. And even at that game moved along. It was a 3-2 Sioux City win on June 14th. 2 hours and 28 minutes. Other than that, there hasn't been a lot. Other than a couple of extra inning games early on. First pitch swung on and missed on a change of pace. That's been the only time the Goldeyes have had to deal at all with rain. Pitch. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Tanner Townsend 0 for 1 tonight. You know, and that's, great for a lot of reasons. The 0-2 is high, 1-2. You know, to get the games underway on time, unimpeded, completed, fans being able to come and stay for as long as they want, not being chased away, pitches outside, 2-2. You know, with only a 22-man roster, you avoid the doubleheaders. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Tanner Townsend waving and missing at that one, kind of stepping in the bucket there. Strikeout number 3. As the wind again picking up, you can hear it in our microphones. Strikeout number 3 for Matt Rush, 2 away, and here's John Townsend. Doubleheaders are great if you sweep them. You rarely do, and they usually, for both teams, first pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right. Carpenter going back, and it's off the top of the wall. It gets by Carpenter, spills back toward the infield. He runs it down and fires it back in, and John Townsend will have a double off the wall with 2 away in right field. And how about this? 6 hits here tonight for St. Paul. 5 of them for extra bases off of Matt Rush. And Benji Johnson, the batter. Usually what a doubleheader will do, rarely will you sweep them. Very often you will split them. But they can have a detrimental effect on both teams' bullpens. Here's Johnson, 0 for 1. First pitch slider, down and away, ball 1. We're in the top of the 4th inning, 4-3. Winnipeg leads it. And the potential tying run aboard for St. Paul. With 2 away. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Well, hello to everybody tonight. If you're in the ballpark, in the city, the capital region, out on the farm tonight, the ranch in rural Manitoba, hi to you folks on your commute out to the cabin. A lot of folks do that, especially in the summer. Drive in from the lake, go to work, and drive back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a step off by Rush to look John Townsend back. And when you think about it, up 59, into the inner lake, not that far away from the city, even some spots in southern and western Manitoba, or at least south and west of the city. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, broken bat, chopped out towards short. Running pickup there by Narodowski. Throw to first in time. And that is it. For St. Paul, the top of the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Boy, extra base hit city tonight for the Saints, but they trail still. The Goldeyes leading by 1, 4-3, TSN 1290.
Manitoba Turkey Producers is calling all chili connoisseurs. Do you have the best turkey chili in Manitoba? Enter your original turkey chili recipe that includes Granny's poultry, and you could be one of 3 lucky finalists to compete in a winner-takes-all turkey chili throwdown at the Barbecue and Blues Festival, August 18th. Up for grabs is an outdoor patio set, Granny's gift certificates, and more. Click grannies.ca to enter now.
Winter. Okay, you don't want to think about it now, but picture this. Endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water lapping at your toes, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving. Put yourself in the picture this winter with Air Canada Vacations direct flights from Winnipeg to Jamaica. Go on. Tell Jack Frost to get lost. Escape to the sun and fun of an Air Canada vacation in Jamaica. Get started at aircanadavacations.com.
Commissionaires, Manitoba's premier security solutions provider, will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaires' team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
Bottom of the 4th inning, we welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. Our producer-operator back in the studio is Rob Innes. Helping us out on site is super student Ms. Dana Robbie. 4-3, Winnipeg in front. Rich Carpenter, David Narodowski, and Bryce Kendall, 8, 9, and 1. In the order for Winnipeg, the Goldeyes getting 4 in the first and giving up 2 in the second, 1 in the third. That's where we stand. The Goldeyes lead by 1. Both starters still in. Here's Robert Coe's first pitch way outside, ball 1. Again tomorrow, Todd Privet getting the start for Winnipeg, 2 and 3 of 441. The 1-0. Change up in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And TBA for the Saints. Saints have not announced any of the next 3 game starters on their part. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Friday, that being tomorrow, Todd Privet. Saturday, Chris Salamita for Winnipeg. And then Sunday, Ace Walker. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is high, 2-2. Well, we're definitely getting enveloped by what you would perceive to be a rain cloud, or system, I guess. 2-2. Breaking ball is just outside. Oh, boy. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carpenter. And so far, so good. The payoff. Swing and a miss as he went after a fastball that was wide, did Carpenter. Strikeout number 2 for Coe. 1 away for David Narodowski. And we'll keep you certainly abreast of that Fargo Grand Prairie score tonight as well. The last we had in the third was tied at 4. First pitch to Narodowski is high and tight. Boy, just turned out of the way of that one. And it's ball 1. David flew out to left field his first trip. 1-0. Swung on, wrapped out toward third. Nice pickup there by Berkwin. And the third baseman throws across as he had to come in a couple of steps to short off it for the second out. 2 away for Bryce Kendall. Kendall tonight 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And he has 4 runs scored in his last 2 games. Grand Prairie is leading Fargo 8-6. That is in inning number 4. First pitch is low, ball 1. On the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard, Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of carrying, the 1-0. Breaking ball, swung on, rolled up the first base line, picked up by Coe, and the pitcher will apply a tag on Kendall as he also broke his bat on that, and the Goldeyes are done on the rare 1 unassisted play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. On to the 5th inning. 4-3 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you and Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
Your best friend may be furry, but they're part of your family. So when it comes to your pet's health, they deserve to be treated like family at Animal Hospital of Manitoba. Their experienced professionals provide the very latest in veterinary care for cats, dogs, ferrets, rabbits, just about any pet you can imagine. And they take pride in educating clients and following up to make sure your best friend is doing just fine. Animal Hospital of Manitoba, 995 Main Street. We care for your pets as if they were our own.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Sarah's on the line.
I want a cool new phone, but I have a fear of commitment.
Well, now with Rogers FlexTab, you can get your dream phone, like an HTC One X, on your terms with a low upfront payment.
That's great.
And you could be free of your FlexTab agreement at any time just by paying the remaining balance for the phone.
So I could pay it off in a couple of months.
Sure.
Or next year.
No need to commit. Introducing FlexTab from Rogers. Conditions apply.
Yours today at your local Rogers store, the official wireless provider to the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Fergie's Fish and Chips and Manitoba Turkey Producers.
Well, we go to the top of the 5th inning. And Matt Rush works into his 5th with a 1-run lead, 4-3. The Goldeyes are in front. Jim Rappaport, Jose Hernandez, Willie Cabrera. 1, 2, 3 in the order for the Saints. Rappaport has doubled, was left stranded in third in the first, and struck out swinging in the third. One of 3 strikeouts here tonight for Matt Rush. Left-handed stick, and the first pitch from the right-hander of the 5th is a fastball that's high and away, ball 1. Well, again, for the folks that don't live here in southern Manitoba, we were expecting rain all day today. 1-0. Is low, 2 balls and no strikes. They got a little bit here in downtown. Other parts of the city did not. But 2-0. is low, 3-0. And then it kind of cleared off today because it looked like it was going to rain this morning. 3 balls and no strikes. Now the pitch is right down the middle for a strike, and it's 3-1. And then it didn't. It actually turned out to be a really nice day. The humidity, though, really climbed around batting practice today. The 3-1 swung on, fouled away. 3-2. And now here tonight we've had the wind pick up from left to right since we started the game, and it was only at 9 clicks. Well, it's well in advance of that. I mean, it was barely moving the flags. The payoff pitch swung on, sent down the left field line. Foul. 3-2. And now we have, some ominous looking clouds kind of rolling around us. The 3-2 pitch. On the inside edge for a called third strike. Great breaking ball. And Rappaport goes down looking. And Matt Rush has his 4th strikeout tonight. And here's Jose Hernandez, a walk and a home run. Hernandez batting .320, hit his 6th home run of the year, a solo shot to get his team within 1. And drove in his 29th. First pitch. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1 to Jose Hernandez. We're in the top of the 5th. 0-1. Slider again for a strike, and it's 0-2. Well, if you're Matt Rush, you throw that again. What did Bob Kipper used to say? You just keep pounding away until they prove they can hit it. 0-2. 2 straight sliders, the 0-2. There's a fastball upstairs. He wasted one, changed the eye level. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. So he didn't come back to triple up on sliders. 2 and then a high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the inning. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle to his left. A field behind the bag at second by shortstop Narodowski. And a throw to first in time. 2 away. And here is Willie Cabrera. He's 0 for 2. And Willie Cabrera will stand in from the right side. He struck out and bounced out tonight. Yeah, again, last we had Grand Prairie leading Fargo on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard, 8-6. First pitch to Cabrera. Fastball swung on, fouled away for strike 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. Fargo just 1 game back of the Goldeyes. For first in the North. The 0-1. Breaking ball, bounced out toward third. Fielded nicely by DeCaster. Throw to first. And across the diamond in time. 1, 2, and 3. Down go the Saints in the 5th. Zeros across the board. We will go to the bottom of 5. Winnipeg leads at 4-3. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball from downtown Winnipeg on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more of what we can do for you, call 783-2500. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Business owners, do you know where your fleet vehicles are?
I have a good idea.
With a GPS tracking system from Sirius Technologies, you'll know their exact locations.
But I trust my employees.
It's more than that. GPS tracking gives you a bird's eye view of your business with real numbers to measure productivity. Imagine adding one more job a day or cutting idling time by 50%. Sirius Technologies. Data is power. It's time to get serious. For your free 1-month trial, visit SiriusTechnologies.ca.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Chris Roberson to lead it off. 4-3, the Goldeyes are in front. Roberson, Weber, DeCaster for Winnipeg. First pitch from Robert Coe. Right down the chute for a strike. Roberson 0 for 2 tonight. He's flown out to left and flown out to center on a couple of hard-hit balls. The 0-1. Swung on, ground ball right side, hard hit again. Miles Durman off the bag, though, and he makes a backhanded pickup. Then a race to the bag, and Durham will win that, make the unassisted play, and there's one down for John Weber. Well, we're coming to an end on this homestand. After tonight, just 3 to go, and back on the road. It's been nice to be home, I can tell you that. First pitch to Weber right down the middle for a strike. I mean, the Goldeyes were away for so long to start the year. 17 days, then back for basically 5.5. The 0-1. Breaking ball is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Then back on the road for a week again, back for 3, then back on the road for a week again. And finally, and settled in, the 1-1. On the outside edge for a strike, it's 1-2. It was so bad at my house, my daughter was calling me by my first name. One, 2. Swung on, fouled away. Walked in the house. She said, "Hi, Paul." I said, "Pardon?" And then she snickered to herself and said, "Daddy." Maybe she didn't want to get attached. 1-2. Swung on, hit the center field. On the run goes Rappaport, and he's backing up, and on the track, he'll face us and make the catch in a hard-hit ball by John Weber. There's 2 away. And Sherundle DeCaster the batter. Got so bad we were away for so long that I had to solicit the services of my father to cut my grass. So one day he showed up to do it, and I had a couple moments where I was able to get some of it done. He thanked me for cutting my own grass. First pitch is high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. DeCaster 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. But I digress. It has been nice to be home, and certainly, and the pitch is swung on and skied a mile high left center. Rappaport is there. He'll make the catch. But this will wind down. The Goldeyes trying to make it a successful homestand. They are 4-4 on it going into this game. Now they lead this one through 5, by 1, 4-3. TSN 1290.
Your barbecue would like a word with you. Turkey. No, it's not calling you a turkey. It's merely suggesting that Granny's fresh turkey pieces make a great change of taste on the barbecue. Fast, convenient, delicious, and packed with nutrition, Granny's turkey pieces are the perfect way to add sensible sizzle to your barbecuing. Take it from the one who really knows. Granny's Turkey goes great on the barbecue. Granny's Turkey. Great taste, healthy living.
One little drop of oil can spoil a million drops of water. So put used oil in its place. Call or click for information.
Used Oil Recycling is giving away free Goldeyes key tags at 12 select home games this season with 3 ways to win. If the number on the back of your key tag is drawn in the second inning, you can win a $50 gift certificate from Future Shop. If you activate your key tag online and your keys are ever lost, they'll be returned for free. Once your key tag is activated, you are entered for a chance to win an autographed Goldeyes jersey. The draw will take place at the last game of the season. Mr. Oil Drop reminds you to keep your environment clean and green by recycling your used oil and antifreeze products.
UseOilRecycling.com. Hey, Manitoba, do it now. UseOilRecycling.com.
Call 1-888-410-1440.
Make every drop count.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 6th inning. 4-3, Winnipeg in front. Part of the order for the Saints, though, Sheldon, Berkwin, and Durham against Matt Rush. Goldeyes getting all 4 in the first and giving up 2 in the second, 1 in the third for a 4-3 lead. Here in the 6th inning, we'll have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week and what's happening promotionally for the last 3 games of this series. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. And only Sheldon will step in from the right side. Rounded out to short and doubled tonight down the left field line. First pitch. Breaking ball on the inside edge for a strike. Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's all meat wings. This summer nothing goes better with BP's all meat wings than all beer. The 0-1. Swung on and popped up a mile high into right center. Roberson there, and he will give way to Kendall, who ends up making a backpedaling catch, lost his balance, and does a backward somersault to pop back up and gain his balance. I think he might be able to call that a bit of a circus catch. 1 away. And Ronnie Borkwin, the batter, he's 1 for 2. Yeah, again, Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's all meat wings. This summer, nothing goes better with BP's all meat wings than all beer. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Well, tomorrow it's wine, women, and baseball. Gather your girlfriends. Join the Goldeyes for a unique evening exclusively for women. The 0-1. Change up, swung on, foul tip off the end of the bat. Strike 2. And you enjoy the Goldeyes game from Shaw Park's luxurious Super Suite, sponsored by Vincor Canada. And the package includes your game ticket, wine tasting, plus 2 complimentary glasses of wine. 0-2 is low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Appetizers and desserts, plus pampering stations, prizes, and visits from the Goldeyes players. And you can get your tickets today or tomorrow, as there are only a few remaining. Pitch is low, 2-2. Just out of curiosity, but I'm wondering if there's been any overconsumption in any of those wine, women, and baseball evenings we had this year or last year. Pitch is swung on, fouled back. Not that I care. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Unless, of course, you're going to pile in the vehicle and drive home. then I've got an issue. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swung on, lined out to right field. That's well hit. Back goes Carpenter, and it is off the wall. Carpenter will pick it up, and streaking for second is going to be Berkwood, and he'll be in there standing. With a 1-out double. Again, another extra base hit off Matt Rush. Every fastball he leaves up in the zone is being tattooed. And here's Miles Durham. 7 hits, 6 of them for extra bases. And they're going to want to get some people up in the bullpen here with the Goldeyes leading 4-3 in the top of the 6th inning. So again, tomorrow, there are only 50 tickets for Wine Women in Baseball. If you just want to come to the game, of course you can. But Wine Women in Baseball in the Super Suite, beside whose? First pitch is low, ball 1. Then Saturday, it's pajama party and post-game movie and camp over. Dress up in your best PJs and bring the whole family. After the game, the Goldeyes will play the family-friendly movie, The Adventures of Tintin. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So again, the Saints have the potential tying run aboard in scoring position with 1 down. And Zach Baldwin throwing in the bullpen. And they'll get a right-hander up as well in Kaohi Downing. 1-1 is outside, 2 balls and a strike. Fans can stay on Saturday night, enjoy the movie free of charge. And they're also invited to bring a tent and camp over on the center field grass here at Shaw Park. The 2-1 to Durham. Slider low, 3-1. And families are also invited to enter to win the opportunity to enjoy the movie and the camp over on a beautiful Serta mattress from center field. 3-1. In there for a strike. Took something off of that. 3-2 to Durham. Courtesy of Serta Mattress Company. Sunday, Wonder Shows and Plunger Pool on the Promenade. Kid City run the bases for kids 12 and under for free after the game. Salisbury hosts 2-for-1, Mr. Bignip. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Tapper back to Rush. Fields that. Throws to first after having a look at Berkwood. Advance over to third and decides that getting Miles Durham is the way to go at first, and he does. There's 2 away, runner at third base for Tanner Townsend, who is 0-for-2. And here comes Bill Pulsifer. Townsend has flown out to right and struck out tonight. By the way, 1 hour in advance of game time, the doors open, but also the entertainment on the Winnipeg Free Press entertainment stage starts. So, for instance, tomorrow night at 7:05 start, 6 o'clock, the Free Press stage gets moving with Black Saddle. Saturday at 5 with Leanne Pearson. And Sunday at 12:30 with Pop Vegas. Mound meeting was quick, and here is Tanner Townsend. First pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, popped up. In behind second, Narodowski's there in shallow center, and he makes a one-handed catch for the final out here in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 6. 4-3 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
It's Ken with a solution for loneliness out here in the field. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a two-way radio in the cab. Prairie Mobile has the Kenwood two-way radios that'll keep you in touch with the family and help if you ever need it. Tough, long-range, economical, and very sociable. Say more with two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Bottom 4-3 Winnipeg. Glad to have you along tonight. This is the start of a 4-game series. And again, the bad weather has held off, which is good. Goldeyes lead at 4-3. And Louise Allen leads off the bottom of 6. Robert Coe still in the game. First pitch is inside, ball 1. This is when starters start to have a shorter leash, the 1-0. Swung on, and that's lined out toward left center. Coming hard, though, is going to be Cabrera. And he makes another fine running catch into the alley, does the left fielder, for St. Paul. And there's out number 1 recorded. And here's Kyle Day, an infield RBI single tonight. And a strikeout. And Kyle stands in from the left-hand side. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. Nothing and 1 to Kyle Day. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and it's nothing and 2. Now, by the way, if you want to come to any of the remaining 4 games after tonight on this, actually 3 games after tonight on this 12-game homestand, pitch is swung on a curveball, hit back to the pitcher, knocked down by Coe. He finds it by his feet, throws over to first. And Kyle Day is retired for the second out. Josh Mazzola, the batter. You know, tickets are very reasonably priced. 5, 7, 12, 14, and $18. So a price point for everybody and all budgets. Tickets available at Ticketmaster, any Ticketmaster location in the province, including the box office here at Shaw Park. Of course, you can walk up and buy them. You can get them online at Ticketmaster.ca. First pitch to Mazzola is low, ball 1. Or on the phone, 855 Goldeye. The 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. You know, if you have a question, you can find the Goldeyes on Facebook, the Goldeyes on Twitter, all off their website, Goldeyes.com. Pitch is high, 3-0. Or call the office, 982-BASE, 982-2273. Or toll free from anywhere in North America, 888-GOLDEYE. 3-0 is inside, ball 4. And Mazzola will draw a 2-out free pass. 4th walk issued by Robert Coe tonight. And again, we'd love to see out. And Rich Carpenter 0 for 2 tonight. And the first pitch, change up, swung on and missed for strike 1. Carpenter flew out to end the 4-run first to center field and then struck out to lead off the fourth. And the pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. He'll have to ask Rick Forney tomorrow, but I think one of the reasons that he's actually in the last couple of games dropped Josh Mazzola to 7th in the order. The breaking ball swung on and missed. Is not a demotion at all. In fact, it's to help the bottom third of the order and not just be a 1-2-3, as we've seen here from Carpenter and Aronowski, who are combined 0 for 5 tonight. Third strikeout for Robert Coe. Goldeyes go not necessarily in order. There was a walk thrown in there. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. They have just 4 hits, but they lead it through 6. 4-3. We'll go to the 7th when we come back. TSN 1290.
Who do your Winnipeg Goldeyes trust to keep them in the game with state-of-the-art chiropractic care? ChiroCare Health Center. And if the professionals at ChiroCare Health Center can keep highly tuned athletes going strong for over 100 games a season, imagine what they could do for you. To meet the chiropractic team trusted by your Winnipeg Goldeyes, visit chirocarehealth.com or call 488-CARE. ChiroCare Health Center. Care today for a better tomorrow.
Hi, this is Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, here to introduce Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces.
The official barbecue sauce of your Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
It's an all-star lineup featuring raspberry chipotle,
roasted garlic and honey,
and cranberry chipotle. Whether you pour it, dip it, or spread it.
They're delicious and make a perfect gift.
Try Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces today. Available at the Bomber Store.
And we'll bring the flavor.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
You're listening to Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball, live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Sirius Technologies. Let's get back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the top of the 7th inning, and Matt Rush will work into it. With a 4-3 lead. First pitch is low, ball 1. John Townsend, Benji Johnson, and Jim Rappaport. All the scoring done in the first 3 innings, and all the scoring done for Winnipeg in the first. Pitch is in there for a strike. They scored 4 in the first, gave up 2 in the second, 1 in the third. And they lead at 4-3 on just 4 hits. 1-1. Swung on, line to center field for a base hit. Activity in the bullpen for Winnipeg. And Benji Johnson, the batter. Again, Baldwin, the lefty, and the right-hander is Downing. And Benji Johnson has bounced out twice to short. No double plays in the game. I'm sure that Matt Rush would love one right here. We'll have a quick look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard and update you here. In the 7th, showing bunt and pushing one foul is Johnson. First base side, strike 1. And obviously, St. Paul knows what Johnson has done tonight. And bouncing out twice to short. They want to stay away from that as we're getting late here, top of the 7th. And they would like to have John Townsend advance to second base. And throw goes over to first, and boy, that was close. John Townsend back in time. He's 2 for 3 in the base paths. And again, the Goldeyes just seeing what Benji Johnson was going to do, and he showed bunt. Looks like it's still on. 0-1. and a bunt pushed out in front of the mound, picked up there by Rush, and he will underhand it over to first base, where Kendall was covering. And now here comes Rick Forney as the potential tying run back aboard and into scoring position. 1-4 on the putout on the sacrifice. Rappaport, a left-handed batter. He has doubled and struck out twice, and that's going to be it for Matt Rush here tonight. So Rush will be lifted with one out in the 7th inning. He'll go 6 1/3 tonight, and Zach Baldwin will trot in when we trot back on the call of the bullpen. 4-3 Winnipeg, one out here in the 7th. And again, the Saints are threatening to come marching in and tied, maybe take the lead. See what happens when we come back. TSN 1290.
For football.
One of the best trades ever in the history of the CFL, arguably, to get Doug Brown here for basically a box of tape.
For hockey.
The first 4 guys in the NHL draft most years are can't miss.
Nothing but sports.
You lead the league in anonymous quotes. You also lead the league in dysfunction.
When sports is your passion.
There's an emotion in the city, and it permeates the dressing room, and the players, they all feel it.
Turn to the station that's even crazier about sports than you are.
I want to be like the Road Warriors. They had the football pads with the spikes coming out and then all the face paint and stuff.
As long as you wear tight shorts, I'm in.
I heard that about you.
Spiky shoulder pads and tight shorts.
I think you still got the panties somewhere around here, Troy, if you want to slip into something a little more comfortable.
Troy really is a sensitive guy. I want spikes and shoulder pads and like mean-looking face paint. Troy wants tights.
Well, almost as crazy. TSN 1290. All sports, all the time.
Well, that's it for Matt Rush tonight. 6 1/3 innings. 8 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned, responsible for 1. A walk, 4 strikeouts, and 1 wild pitch. He gives way to Zach Baldwin. And Rush can win it. He can't lose it. And the pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. So 1 out, 1 on. Rappaport 1 for 3. And he'll face the left-hander from West Virginia in Zach Baldwin, 29 years old. And Baldwin 6'5", 225. And Baldwin will make appearance number 19. He's 1-1 with a 7.71 ERA. So here's Rappaport, 1 for 3, first pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike 1. Zach, 11 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 10 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Opposition batting .333 against him. And the 0-1. Breaking ball down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Goldeyes will have Downing ready to likely face Jose Hernandez, a right-handed hitting batter, after this at bat here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 2-1. Rappaport batting .317. Lefty. And Baldwin comes set. The 2-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back, and that will get into the seats in behind that Saints dugout. First base side, some guy tried to catch it with his cap. I don't know. 2 hands over the cap? Or maybe he had the cap over top of him, anticipating rain. The way he was holding it over his head. 2-2 to Rappaport. Baldwin comes set. 4-3 Winnipeg. A long look at second. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Bounce right side. Rolled up to Kendall. Up with it. Over to first. 2 away. And now you're going to see Rick Forney come back out. And you're going to see Jose Hernandez face the right-hander in Kauhi Downing. So the runner will advance to third with 2 away now. Baldwin gets the job done. 40 points down to the bullpen, and we'll have another switcheroo when we come back on TSN 1290.
Football.
Are you guys concerned about a 23-year-old who's had major reconstructive surgery on both his shoulders already?
Absolutely. Yeah, and shoulders for an O-lineman is everything, right? Because you're constantly step and punch.
For hockey.
I think it's a shame that the Toronto Maple Leafs take the kind of money they do from their fans, and they haven't been in the playoffs in 7 years. They haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1967. The Montreal Canadiens since 1993.
For Goldeyes.
Back in the warning track, at the wall, and he makes the catch.
Nothing but sports.
I mean, either you love him or you hate him, and I bet there's a lot of people out there that used to hate him that are starting to love him. The guy's the best thing to happen to Major League Baseball in a long time.
When sports is your passion.
It's like you're talking to a 12-year-old kid who's refusing to take responsibility for whatever that they had done. And you don't want guys like that. I don't care how talented they are.
TSN 1290. All sports.
You want guys like that on your team?
All the time.
Well, 2 away here in the top half of this 7th inning. And Jose Hernandez, the batter. And he'll face Kauhi Downing. And Kauhi, right-hander from Honolulu, Hawaii, replaces Zach Baldwin, who goes 1/3 of an inning. And Zach got the 1 out that he was required to do. Now it's Downing's turn. And for Kauhi, 25 years old, 5'11", 180. Was a position player last year in the Giant system, pitching this year. And Downing makes appearance number 22. That is the most on the team. He's 3-1 with a 2.70 ERA. 26 2/3 inning, 28 hits, 8 earned runs, 7 walks, 19 strikeouts. Opposition batting .278 against him. Tying run for the Saints is at third base. A homer for Hernandez tonight. That came in the third. Righty, first pitch. Breaking ball is low, ball 1. 4-3, the Goldeyes are in front. Downing, the third pitcher of the night. The runner at third base in Townsend still belongs to starter Matt Rush. From the stretch, the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. For Hernandez, 6 home runs, 29 driven in. 1 for 2 with a walk. He drew the walk in the first, was caught stealing. Then homered in the third and grounded out in the fifth. 1-1. Downing comes set in the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit to center field. Back goes Roberson, now in control, turns and faces us 3/4 of the way back and makes the catch. And that is it for St. Paul in the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and do the same. After 6.5, the Goldeyes are leading 4-3 going to the bottom of the 7th when we return on TSN 1290.
Free Jive Interactive Media is online, on site, and on the street. Grab the new online version of the Free Jive Weekly at freejivewinnipeg.com or pick it up at one of our 200 local restaurant locations. Find us at local events and keep a lookout for the Free Jive Cruiser around the city. And make sure to visit freejivewinnipeg.com to keep updated on all of our weekly contests and giveaways. Free Jive Interactive Media, online, on site, on the street.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new Aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive Preflex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfishermultispecies.com or contact Winnipeg Sport and Leisure at 1-800-661-7669. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, starting to get a little bit of a drizzle here. David Narodowski stands in. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Really not surprised that cloud has been around us for the last 5 innings. The pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. 4-3, the Goldeyes lead it. Oh, yeah, we're starting to get rain here. The 2-0. Swung on, ground ball, back up the middle. To his right, a backhanded pickup, John Townsend. And the second baseman turns and fires to first to get Narodowski for the first out. And back to the top of the order in Bryce Kendall. Yeah, we are starting to get rain. And some umbrellas have popped up. The rain ponchos have been donned. And here's Kendall, 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch from Robert Coe is a breaking ball that's outside, ball 1. Coe is still in the game as the starter for the Saints. The 1-0 is low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. There has been another time, I was talking about this earlier, about Goldeyes being impeded by rain only once this year. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. There has been another time this year where there was rain falling. The game continued and then it stopped here at home. The 2-1 is a breaking ball in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball, sharply hit. Out towards short. Tanner Townsend, a backhanded pickup. And a rainbow throw over to first in time. 2 away here in the bottom of 7th. And the batter is Chris Robertson, who's 0 for 3. 4,434 here tonight. 44-34. And Robertson 0 for 3. And the first pitch. Inside, ball 1. Let's have a look at the answer on trivia. And trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. The 1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch. Swung on, fouled away. And it's 2-1. Question tonight was this: after Tuesday's victory over Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes ended the first half of the schedule with a 30-20 record. It puts them on pace to a tie franchise single-season win record of 60, which they established last year. 2-1, swung on, bounced out to first. Backhanded pickup there by Miles Durham. Takes it to the base himself, and the Goldeyes are done 1-2-3. Again, another hard-hit ball by Robertson. Nothing to show for it tonight. He's 0 for 4. We'll go to the top of the 8th, pick up the answer on the question, and give you the winner's name when we come back. Goldeyes lead at 4-3 on TSN 1290.
Growing debt is like being in a dark tunnel. You don't know which way to turn. You keep getting tripped up by bills and sudden expenses that you didn't see coming, and you feel like you aren't making any progress. But there's someone who can give you advice on debt counseling and credit proposals. Someone who can guide you to a light at the end of the tunnel. Elsie Taylor, trustee in bankruptcy. Your way forward. Visit us at lctaylor.net.
Patient safety is everyone's concern. Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. What can you do to make your care safer? Get involved. Discuss your health concerns with your doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. Make a list of your medications and keep it with you. Wash your hands often to reduce the spread of germs. The Manitoba Institute for Patient Safety website has more information on how you can learn to be safe.
I've been drinking Coca-Cola since I was 13. My mom, she packed one with my lunch every day. Been drinking it ever since. Until yesterday, that is. I tried a Pepsi at the Ultimate Taste Challenge. Turns out I like Pepsi. Who knows what else I've been wrong about? Heck, I might like that gangster rap.
You'd be surprised who prefers the taste of Pepsi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Go to Pepsi Canada on Facebook to find out where you can take the Ultimate Taste Challenge.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we go to the 8th inning. Goldeyes lead this one by 1. They've led since the bottom of the first inning. And they've led by 1 since the top of the third. Willie Cabrera, Ole Sheldon, and Ronnie Berkwood. 3-4-5 against Kauhi Downing, who works into his second inning. Cabrera tonight has made some fine running catches in left field, but is 0 for 3. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Well, let's get kind of caught up here. The question on trivia. After Tuesday's victory over Sioux Falls, the Goldeyes ended the first half of the schedule with a 30-20 record. It puts them on pace to tie the franchise single-season win record of 60. Pitches swung on, bounced out to short. Up with it, Narodowski, over to first base. One away. Cabrera retires. And the batter, Ole Sheldon, who's 1 for 3. Now, that record of 60 wins they established last season. I wanted to know what the club's record last year was after the first 50 games. Any guesses, Dan Chase, marketing director, sales director with a Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club? Hands out in the air as if to say, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you who did know. Ron Robinson of Wolseley. Yeah, he's a radio guy, too. You know him. Yeah, that's right. Yep. He knew the answer to be 30-20. Same record. First pitch to Sheldon. Swung on, bounced out toward third, and between the legs of DeCaster. Hard hit ball. And we'll see how they score that, but there again is the potential tying run aboard for St. Paul here, this time in the top of the 8th inning. And that will be scored an error. It will be E5. Bending down a hard hit ball, but DeCaster got a glove on it. Just could not make the whole pick. In some respects, it almost knocked the whole glove right off. And the batter now, Ronnie Berkwood. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Single, a run scored, fly out, and a double. First pitch. Swung on, lifted high, out to left field. In comes Weber, and he makes the catch with 2 hands, and there's 2 away. And here comes Bill Pulsifer as Miles Durham, the batter. He's 1 for 3. Bill will come out to have a little chat with the pitching coach. So again, the answer, it's 30-20. The identical record through 50 games last year as this year for the Goldeyes. And last year they parlayed a great first half into a second half and a record 60-win season. And they're leading this one here with 2 outs in the 8th by 1 at 4-3. Winnipeg in front. St. Paul out hitting the Goldeyes. 8-4 though. Winnipeg's made the lone error. Here's Miles Durham. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. So Downing starts him off with a fastball at 90 on the gun here at the knees. Again, congratulations to Ron Robinson of Wolseley. You pick up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. The 0-1. Breaking ball is just outside 1-1. And you'll also be eligible to win the weekend stay of a Place Louis home vacation weekend at the end of the season. And the pitch is outside. 2-1. Two balls and one strike to Miles Durham. Righty here. Durham, a 2-run homer in the second, and he's bounced out twice. First time he's faced Downing, though, the pitch. Fastball is outside, 3-1. This is only game 7 for Durham tonight, but he has connected for his first homer. Right-handed batter. And Downing comes set. The 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. That was 93 on the gun. A fastball there. A full count to Miles Durham. Ole Sheldon over at first being held on by Josh Mazzola. And the payoff pitch swung on and inside and outed and hit to the seats. Nice catch by a fan down the right field line with a glove. And he makes the grab as we've had a little bit of rain here, and it's still falling. Lots of people have hung around, though. That's good. Sought shelter underneath the overhang, and now some unison clapping. Downing trying to put away Durham. From the stretch, the payoff. Swung on and lifted out toward right. And Carpenter to his left will make the catch toward the line. And that's it for Miles Durham and St. Paul in the top of the 8th. No runs, no hits, one error, one left. Bottom of 8 is next. 4-3 Winnipeg. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
And here's a picture of Andy at the beach.
You mean that tiny speck on the horizon?
Yeah. Oh, here's a better picture. He's the yellow blurry thing in the middle.
Don't be stuck with a camera you don't know how to use. Shop Don's Photo. They have that same camera you found at the box store, even the same price. The difference is, they'll actually show you how to use it. Visit donsphoto.com or stop by one of our 3 Winnipeg stores and let's talk photography.
The Greenwood Inn and Suites invites you to make it your home base for an overnight stay, your next meeting, or social event. You can even make it a home run with all-day dining or Sunday brunch at Dalton's. Enjoy the first-class service and facilities the Greenwood Inn and Suites has to offer. To book your next stay, visit the website at greenwoodwinnipeg.com or call 775-9889. 775-9889. The Greenwood Inn and Suites, putting the friendly in friendly Manitoba.
I'm Larry McIntosh. California to Winnipeg, 2,966 kilometers. Portage to Winnipeg, 85 kilometers. Which vegetables do you think are fresher? Peak of the market, the vegetables less traveled, and that's a good thing.
The very best from Manitoba, and it's peak of the market.
Oh, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Our producer-operator back at the studio is Rob Innes. And Kyle Carr will come into the baseball game, a left-handed reliever from Linton, North Dakota. 6'5", 200. 25 years old. He'll replace Robert Coase. So both teams now are into their bullpen. And for Winnipeg in the bottom of 8, it's John Weber, Sherundle DeCaster, and Luis Allen. For Cove, 7 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. They're all earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And for Kyle Carr, he will come in, lefty-lefty, and face John Weber, making his 21st appearance. Pitch is just outside, ball 1. 0-1 with a 4.86 ERA. We still have rain falling. It's about as steady as it's been all night. Pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. It's not that hard. And we continue to play through it. John Weber didn't like that last pitch for a strike. John 1 for 3 tonight, extended a hitting streak to 10 straight. For Kyle Carr, 16 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 9 earned runs, 10 walks, 16 strikeouts. Opposition batting .233 against. 1-1. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball. And it's 1-2. Let's have a look at trades and transactions here in the bottom of this 8th, brought to you by the Animal Hospital Manitoba. We are a full-service veterinary hospital that also provides behavioral and nutritional counseling. The Animal Hospital Manitoba, we treat your pets as if they were our own. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away. In behind home plate, not a play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, El Paso, who have been busy since Tim Johnson took over about a month ago now, released left-handed pitcher Mark Gomez. 1-2 to John Weber. Here comes set in the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. You do it again at a 1-2. There is double barrel action in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers throwing for St. Paul. Kansas City signed infielder Kenny Hook, their manager. Activated right-handed pitcher Drew Bailey and right-handed pitcher Matt Faust from the DL. The pitch down and away, 2-2. They also placed right-handed pitcher Jake Wiley on the disabled list. So they signed their manager Kenny Hook, and probably only be used in a emergency situation. 2-2 is down and away, 3-2 to Weber. Gary released outfielder Sean Henry and right-handed pitcher Nick Bolzanelli. Laredo released right-handed pitcher Manny Ayala. Activated infielder J.B. Brown from the DL. 3-2 to Weber. The pitch is a called third strike on the outside corner. And John Weber's going to say something to Riggers, and I don't blame him. You know, that was a breaking ball that hasn't been called all night. John thought he had it for ball 4. And Weber will go down looking. Now, I don't blame John. That pitch was not on the corner. And here's Sherundle DeCaster. That's going to be it for Kyle Carr, as a right-hander is now going to come in and replace him. So George Samus is trying to match up lefties and righties late in the game here as well, in the bottom of this 8th inning with the Goldeyes leading 4-3. And now he'll bring in a right-hander in number 41, in Reid Mahon. And Reid Mahon, third pitcher of the night. It is spelled M-A-H-O-N. You might look at it and say Mahon, but it's, or Mahon, but it's Mahon. So for Kyle Carr, 1/3 of an inning, and he gets the job done. with a strikeout of John Weber. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. For Reid Mahon, a righty, 6'3", 225, from St. Paul, did not play. He was hurt last year. And he's 29 years old. And for Mahon, he'll make appearance number 22, 3-4 with a 5.25 ERA. 24 innings, 26 hits, 14 earned runs, 12 walks, 14 strikeouts. He's allowed a couple of homers, and the opposition batting .271 against him. And to Castor, the batter, I think the rain has stopped. That's good. The Castor 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. First pitch is high, ball 1. Castor walked in the first, bounced out to third in the third, flew out to center in the fifth. Pitch is inside, 2-0. Sioux Falls for trades and transactions for the Animal Hospital, Manitoba. The 2-0. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled back and down in front of me and to my right. 2 balls to strike. Sioux Falls placed outfielder Mark Shorey on the DL. Retro to July the 4th. We did not see him in that series against Winnipeg this past week, 2-1. Swung on, chopper out toward third, and it got by Ronnie Barkwood into left field for a base hit. 1-out single for Sharundle to Castor. First hit of the night. Wichita activated left-handed pitcher Nate Robertson from the DL. Signed infielder Haro Perez. And catcher Mason Morioka. And the Goldeyes today released right-handed pitcher Stephen Kahn. Good luck to Stephen, by the way. He was a good guy. Great arm. And I understand might be just pursuing school now. Here is Luis Allen. And a throw over to first base and diving back in. Here's the Castor. And Winnipeg also claimed Kansas City infielder Jose Duran off waivers. He'll be here tomorrow. Also, Brian Boring is back with the team, likely activated tomorrow or re-signed. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike to Luis Allen. 4-3, the Goldeyes are in front. We're in the bottom of 8. Goldeyes have led since a 4-run first inning. Just about 4,500 here tonight. Fireworks to follow. We've had a little bit of rain. The 1-1, runner on the move. Pitch is swung on, bounced out towards short, and it goes off the chest there of Tanner Townsend. Now he picks it up and fires to first to get Luis Allen for the second out. Not a runner in scoring position for Kyle Day. And now you're going to have Reid Mahon, a right-hander, face Kyle Day. You have no left-hander in the bullpen. A right-hander getting loose down there. So, the advantage here goes to the Goldeyes. With Kyle Day facing a right-hander. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Nothing in 1 today. 1 for 3 tonight. The pitch. Breaking ball. Popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Borkwin is there. Makes the catch. And the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of 8. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We will go to the 9th. Last chance coming up for the St. Paul Saints. Winnipeg leads it by 1. The Saints will send Tanner Townsend, John Townsend, Benji Johnson, 7, 8, and 9 to the plate when we come back. And here comes Dexter. Dexter Carter will try to close it down when we come back. Make sure you do on TSN 1290.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
A good hit to right field. It's going, over the wall.
Hit a home run at Cambrian Credit Union. Thanks to the UNFI, our members saved over $3 million in the last year. A real team bonus.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, Dexter Carter will come into the contest and try to close it down. 4-3, the Goldeyes lead it here. And Carter, the fourth pitcher of the night. That's it for Kaohi Downing. 1 1/3 inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And the pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Carter here, a right-hander out of North Carolina. Big dude, right-hander, 6'6". Some pretty good numbers for the Goldeyes, too, for Dexter as he faces Tanner Townsend, who's 0 for 3. And Carter will come set, first pitch. Fastball's high, ball 1. And again, the pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. For Carter, his 22nd appearance, he's 0-2. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. A 3.42 ERA. 6 saves in 7 appearances. And he'll want a new baseball after going to 2-0 on Tanner Townsend. 26 1/3 innings, 27 hits, 10 earned runs, 11 walks, 29 strikeouts. Opposition batting .267 against him. 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Tanner Townsend 0 for 3 tonight. His younger brother, who's on deck, has 2 hits. And the 2-1 is high, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1. And the pitch. Swung on, lined down the left field line, but foul. Boy, turned on and pulled by the right-handed swinging shortstop, Tanner Townsend, who we knew for many years with the Gary Social Railcat as their third baseman. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tanner tonight is blown out, struck out, and popped out. Dexter Carter's battled back for a full count here. And he'll come set. And the pitch. Swung on, that's pulled foul. Third base line. Let's have a look at inside the numbers for Recycle Everywhere. Brought to you by Recycle Everywhere, turning away from home recycling into something that's commonplace while you're away from home. For more information, visit recycleeverywhere.ca. Well, this is game 173 The pitch is inside, ball 4. And he walked him. And the Goldeyes walked their second of the night. And the first since Matt Rush walked the second batter in the game, and that was Jose Hernandez. And here's John Townsend, who's 2 for 3 tonight. What do? Do you bunt him or do you have him swing away? Play for the win on the road to tie it home, right? So you have him swing away. That's what that old rule would tell you. And a steal of second on a pitch that's low, and Tanner Townsend will take off and get to second base with a stolen base here, and there's nobody out. And he's just swiped that right off of Dexter Carter. And the Goldeyes have a right-hander loosening in the bullpen. 4-3, Winnipeg leading the 1-0. Now a bunt. It's pushed out in front of home plate, picked up by Allen, and he'll throw to first base to get John Townsend on the sacrifice. It goes 2-4 as Kendall covering there. And over to third base is Tanner Townsend. Here's Benji Johnson, who's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice tonight. Well, here comes Rick Forney, and I guess, I don't know what he's thinking, but I'm thinking something might be talked about on the squeeze play right here. I mean, you would play for the win, but now that you've got one out and a runner 90 feet away, and a number 9 batter hitting 202, you know, the squeeze is an option here, and a very viable one for St. Paul to try to tie the game. So whatever Rick was saying to the infield as they draw the infield into the Goldeyes to protect home plate, it was quick. This is game 174 between these two, by the way. Over their history, they played 173 games in total, now 174. First pitch, curve is in the dirt, and a nice block by Luis Allen. Winnipeg has won 101 of the 173 previous meetings, lost 72 times. Goldeyes have been dominant at home, 52-33 against St. Paul. Infield in, 1-0 to Johnson. The pitch, swung on and fouled away down the right field line and into the seats. And another catch by that fan. 2 catches by the guy with the glove on, the same guy. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And Benji Johnson, who was bounced out to short twice and had a sacrifice. Infield in, 1-1. Fans trying to help along the Goldeyes here. Carter will come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball, and it got away from Luis Allen. Aiming to score the tying run is Tanner Townsend. And the save is blown. Well, you walk the leadoff guy, and you are going to get into trouble. And then a wild pitch, and I think it's ball 2, although Benji Johnson almost looked like he was going to offer it that. No, it's 1-2. He did. They're going to call it a strike. Well, we're tied at 4, and St. Paul has come all the way back from a 4-0 deficit. And the pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Benji Johnson. The pitch is in there for a called third strike. And Johnson will go down looking. Well, a walk, a stolen base that, I mean, Tanner Townsend just kind of walked to second base on. Then a sacrifice over to third, and then a wild pitch to have him tie up the game. And the Goldeyes will definitely be batting the bottom of the ninth. Mazzola, Carpenter, and Narodowski, 7, 8, and 9. First pitch. Swung on, line to center field for a base hit. And Rappaport has his team's 9th hit of the night. And Jose Hernandez, the batter. And Hernandez is homered tonight. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. Well, the Goldeyes have had a right-hander down there, and Billy Spottiswood throwing. And they got him up about the same time that Dexter Carter was falling behind and eventually walking Tanner Townsend. And Jose Hernandez stands in, runner on the move, pitch out, throw down to second, and the inning's going to end at second base. Well, the Goldeyes guessed right. And they get the caught stealing. And it goes 2-4. And we'll go to the bottom of the ninth, tied at 4 apiece. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom of 9, tied at 4 again. Mazzola, Carpenter, and Narodowski. And we'll see if the Goldeyes can win it with their last at bat. Haven't done that for a while here at home. We'll see if they can do it here tonight on TSN 1290.
Thinking forward means challenging your business to grow. It's about making hard decisions today to ensure a better tomorrow. At MNP, we'll help your business think forward by being a partner that understands your business challenges and providing industry-specific thought leaders to help take you to the next level. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
Grill therapy is on now at Boston Pizza. A way to relax through the healing powers of grilled meat. Kevin and his wife just had octuplets. That's 8 babies.
8 babies. You'd think you would have seen that on the ultrasound. He said he was a doctor. But this backyard burger made with 100% Canadian beef has almost made me forget that when I get home, I have to feed Samantha, Tanya, Eugene, little Jesus, so funny, Gerald,
Boston
Stanley,
Pizza,
Catherine.
here to make you happy. Visit Boston Pizza for details while quantities last.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning in a 4-4 tie. And Josh Mazzola, 1 for 2 tonight, with a walk, will face Reid Mahon. Well, it's a shootout in Fargo tonight between the Red Hawks and Grand Prairie. First pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, a delayed call there from Mike Riggers. Late. Strike 1 on Mazzola. The 0-1. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fargo's leading Grand Prairie 15-9. And that is in inning number 7. Pitch is high, 2-1. Fargo 15, Grand Prairie 9 in the 7th. 2-1. Swung on, hammered high. That deep down the left field line. Way back in. Gone! Fish win! Fish win! Fish win! And a walk-off tonight in the bottom of the 9th. A lead-off solo home run by Josh Mazzola. He's homered in 3 straight. And there'll be a bomb at home plate. 5 for the final. Winnipeg takes game 1. Baby! obscene at home plate. And the Goldeyes win it 5-4 here tonight. And Mazzola will connect for his 8th home run of the year, and he drives in 4 tonight, and he's homered in 3 straight games. Totals in the postgame show are next. 5-4 the final in Game 1 here over St. Paul for Winnipeg. TSN 1290.
Summer is something to enjoy. But remember, drinking any alcohol and driving don't mix. Drinking and driving puts you and others in danger. Your best bet is a designated driver who has had no alcohol. Enjoy your summer, but whatever you do, don't drink and drive. To keep Manitobans safe behind the wheel, police are increasing enforcement near you. Watch for them. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't call tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
Coaches, your players are great at scoring goals. But when the goal is raising money, it's not always easy to score. And that's where the Winnipeg Free Press can help. We're introducing a unique fundraising promotion available to all Manitoba minor league sports teams. And if you participate, your team has a chance to meet Winnipeg Jets of Vander Kane. For complete program information, go to winnipegfreepress.com/Team Kane and find out how your team can get involved.
Pitch swung on, and that is hit out towards short, backhanded there, deep in the hole by Tanner Townsend. Throw to first, not in time. Well, he kind of cue-shotted it off the end of the bat, and it had a different spin to him, and Ronnie Berkland backed off at third on the left side of the infield, and then they had to wait for the ping-pong spin. And Tanner Townsend knew that it had that English on it, couldn't charge it, backed up on it, wait for it to bounce, and which way it was going to go by the time he backhanded it, and he was deep in the hole. The throw to first, not in time to get Day, who will have an infield single, drive in a run, and the Goldeyes open up the scoring. It's 1-0. Well, indeed they did. They win game 51 here tonight. 5-4, bottom of the ninth, last at Pat Lynn. Haven't had one of those for a while. The Goldeyes have had several in the first couple, 3 weeks. Anyway, we welcome you back to Shaw Park in the postgame show for the first time for the Upper Deck Sports Bar at McPhillips Station Casino. See the games, play the games. Goldeyes win at 5-4, and they have won 5 straight. They're 31-20. And St. Paul will fall 7.5 back of the Goldeyes for first, and they fall to 23-27. Downstairs to a very patient man in Rick Forney, field manager of the Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club. Nothing like a little last inning dramatics to, just before the fireworks start, to have some of your own. Congratulations on the win. How did you see it?
Great way to win the baseball game on a walk-off home run. Doesn't get any better than that. Josh Mazzola night tonight. What more can you say? We were fortunate that he got the 2-out hit to clear the bases in the first, and fortunate that he was up in the ninth to win the game for us.
It's been kind of the Josh Mazzola, not night, but maybe the last several nights. He's homered in 3 straight.
He's playing well.
Yeah.
He's really playing at a high level right now, and seems to be getting more comfortable in the box. He's made the necessary adjustments to get comfortable here in this league. He's starting to get some pitches to hit, and he's not missing them.
Rick, you're going to have nights where hits are at a premium. Tonight was one of those.
We've done that quite a bit, through the first 51 games. Now, we haven't been offense all season. It's just not really our MO. Our MO is pitching and timely hitting, and we pitched well again tonight and got a few timely hits.
Matt Rush tonight.
Okay, he battled. He didn't have good command. He hung up in his glove a little too long in the windup, and pitching up to the top of the zone, supplying a lot of their power, and pitched to the top of the zone. They got some guys that swing it here, and they got it elevated and hit some home runs to make it interesting, but he settled down and got us into the seventh, did a good job.
Yeah, I just felt that when Matt Rush, as the fireworks are just blasting here, and when Matt Rush starts to get tagged for, as many extra base hits as he did tonight, including giving up his first 2 home runs of the year, it is all a matter of elevation and velocity.
Yeah, it's poor location. You throw that hard, you pitch to the top of the zone, they're going to travel a little bit further. And the ball was fighting well pretty much the first half. The wind was blowing out to left, and it switched to right, and then it kind of settled down. Just good night to hit. The ball was carrying.
Bullpen did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I have no complaints to our bullpen other than the leadoff walk with a 1-run lead. Can't do that in 7th, 8th, and 9th, and then continue to be unaware that guys are going to run on you in this league. This is an affiliated baseball where managers put the red light on you and will play station to station. Guys are going to exploit your weaknesses, and some of these guys are getting exploited.
Yeah, well said. All right, you win game 1 here tonight, and obviously try to keep it rolling. I don't know if you've had a look, but Fargo's pounding Grand Prairie tonight, 15-9.
Pretty tough to get off that bus from Laredo to Fargo and play a good baseball game. It's tough.
Yeah, that's a long ride.
Yeah, and then play a team that's playing as well as Fargo is. It's not going to be an easy task for Grand Prairie.
Hey, thanks a lot for your time, Rick.
All right, man.
Talk
See
to
you
you tomorrow. All right. Rick Forney, field manager of the Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club here. He said it all. I asked him how his bullpen was, and he said it was okay, but you can't walk the leadoff guy and then, forget about the base runner after you've done that. And that's what happened here tonight. And obviously Rick's not very happy about that, and nor should he be. I mean, obviously there's a role on this team, and certainly when you have a 1-run lead, and I know, as I said to him here tonight, hits were at a premium. They were for the Goldeyes Baseball Club tonight. And they just didn't have a lot of them. In fact, when we look at the final lines here tonight, and we'll do that right now real quick, the Goldeyes with 5 straight wins improved to 31-20. St. Paul falls to 23-27. Goldeyes 5 runs, 6 hits. But they had 2 hits in the last 2 innings, including the walk-off home run by Mazzola. So at one point, they had scored 4 runs on 4 hits. They also made the lone error tonight and left 5. St. Paul 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 6 left. Dexter Carter, the win, he goes to 1-2. Reid Mahon took the loss. He drops to 3-5. No save. Josh Mazzola had the game-winning RBI with that home run in the 9th. 2 hours and 34 minutes to play it. 4,434. We're here to see it tonight. Take a timeout. When we come back, we'll pick a player of the game. We'll talk to him as well. We'll do that after these. Goldeyes win at 5-4 TSN 1290.
Good times with good friends are a sure thing at the Upper Deck Sports Bar. Rustle up your buddies and come get closer than ever to live sports action on crystal clear, huge HD TVs that make you feel you're there. The Upper Deck delivers all-star taste sensations, a flat-out fun atmosphere, and just steps away, edge-of-your-seat gaming action, and world-class entertainment. See the games, play the games at the Upper Deck Sports Bar in McPhilp Station Casino.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more, log on to avalonwinnipeg.ca. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
Sure, you'd like to get out and golf more, but there's just something bugging you, and you can't seem to put your finger on it. Try your whole hand. Good thing there's the Golf Dome. With 5 virtual golf simulators, you can play on courses from around the world. Get your practice in at a driving range where you pay by time, not by bucket, and save 40% with summer rates. It's fun stuff, and nothing to bug you. The Golf Dome, the bubble off Sterling Line Parkway. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for specials and coupons.
Business owners, do you know where your fleet vehicles are?
I have a good idea.
With a GPS tracking system from Sirius Technologies, you'll know their exact locations.
But I trust my employees.
It's more than that. GPS tracking gives you a bird's eye view of your business with real numbers to measure productivity. Imagine adding one more job a day or cutting idling time by 50%. Sirius Technologies. Data is power. It's time to get serious. For your free 1-month trial, visit SiriusTechnologies.ca.
And the pitch. Swung on. That's into the gap in left center. That's going to be trouble. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Weber in to score. DeCastro in to score. Day in to score. And in standing at second is Josh Mazzola with a bases-clearing double. And it's 4-0 Winnipeg. And he extends the hitting streak to 9 straight. And the Goldeyes lead it 4